Part 7, Strive Masiyiwa stood there, looking at the offer once again. This time, the government wasn't just demanding control, they were asking for a partnership. They knew they couldn't beat him anymore. Econet had become a powerhouse, and Strive's name had become synonymous with integrity and perseverance. The government had seen the people's support for him, and they couldn't ignore the reality that Strive was now more than just a businessman. He was a symbol of hope, but Strive wasn't naive. He knew how power works. He knew that sometimes, the most dangerous thing isn't the enemy outside, but the enemy within. He had seen corruption, and he wasn't going to let his life's work be tainted by it. The government wanted him to compromise, to join the system he had spent years fighting. It was a hard choice. The offer came with political power, wealth, and stability for his country. But at what cost? Strive took his time, thinking about his journey, his family, his employees, and the millions of Zimbabweans who had trusted him. He thought about the dream that had driven him for decades, the dream of an Africa that was self-sufficient, prosperous, and connected. Strive was no fool. He understood that politics and business could never mix when it came to his values. He refused the partnership. The fight wasn't over. This time, however, the government knew Strive wouldn't back down. He wasn't just playing for himself anymore. He was playing for an entire continent. But then, as the tension reached a boiling point, Strive got a call. It was from someone who could change everything, a global business leader, someone who had seen his work, his fight, and his success. They had a proposition. A proposition that would take Strive's business to the next level. Was this the turning point? Could Strive truly win? TOB continued. Part 8 coming next.